Welcome back to our channel History Coins HD. As you that old as gold, but these Jefferson Nickel 5-cent coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1, where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we have something truly special, the 1972 Jefferson Nickel. This seemingly ordinary coin might not catch your eye at first, but if you happen to find the right one, it could be worth a small fortune. Stay tuned until the end, where we'll reveal just how much this rare nickel could be worth. You won't want to miss it. The Jefferson Nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938, featuring the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Monticello estate on the reverse. Over the years, millions of these nickels have been minted, but not all of them are created equal. Some years and mint marks stand out from the rest due to their rarity, condition, or special errors that make them highly desirable among collectors. The 1972 Jefferson Nickel was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark found just to the right of Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. While millions of these nickels were produced, finding one in pristine condition or with rare minting errors is an entirely different story. Most of these coins have been in circulation for decades, accumulating scratches, wear, and other damage that significantly lowers their value. However, those few that remain in exceptional condition or feature rare errors can command sky-high prices in the numismatic market. What makes a 1972 Jefferson Nickel valuable? There are several key factors that can dramatically increase its worth. One of the most important is the coin's condition. Collectors and professional grading services like PCGS and NGC use a 70-point scale to determine a coin's quality, with MS60 being the lowest mint state grade and MS70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A 1972 nickel in high mint state grades, such as MS65 or higher, is far more valuable than a worn, circulated example. Beyond condition, another major factor is minting errors. Error coins are produced when something goes wrong during the minting process, resulting in unique and often highly sought-after variations. Some of the rarest and most valuable 1972 Jefferson nickels feature errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die clashes. These errors make each affected coin one of a kind, adding to its rarity and appeal among collectors. Die varieties also play a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Over time, minting dies can wear out, leading to subtle differences in design details. These variations, known as die varieties, can be minor or dramatic, and certain ones are highly prized by collectors. If you come across a 1972 Jefferson Nickel with an unusual feature, it's always worth having it examined by an expert. So, how do you know if your 1972 Jefferson Nickel is valuable? The first step is to carefully examine it for any signs of errors or unusual characteristics. Using a magnifying glass or coin loupe, look for doubling on the lettering, an off-center strike, or other oddities that could indicate a rare error. Next, consider the coin's condition. If it appears to be in excellent shape with minimal wear, it may be worth submitting for professional grading. But if you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1972 Jefferson nickels, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Collectors and auction houses are always on the lookout for these rare finds, and a coin in top condition or with a rare error can fetch a significant price. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for: how much can this rare nickel be worth? If you have the right combination of condition and rarity, your 1972 Jefferson Nickel could be worth an astounding $68,000. That's right, $68,000 for a single nickel. It just goes to show that sometimes, the most valuable treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. So, the next time you come across an old Jefferson Nickel, take a closer look. You might just have a fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting discovery. Top 2, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover a hidden gem, the 1984 Jefferson Nickel. At first glance, this coin might look like any ordinary nickel you'd find in your pocket change. But don't be fooled. Some rare varieties of this coin have sold for astonishing prices, and if you happen to come across the right one, it could be worth a small fortune. Make sure you stick around until the very end, because we're going to reveal just how much this nickel could be worth. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous Monticello estate on the reverse. Over the years, billions of these coins have been minted, but every once in a while, a rare and valuable variation emerges, one that collectors will pay top dollar for. The 1984 P. Jefferson nickel is one of those coins that has gained attention for its unique characteristics, rare errors, and high-value potential. So, what makes the 1984 P. Jefferson nickel so special? First, let's talk about the mint mark. The P on this coin indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike the Denver or San Francisco mints, Philadelphia was known for producing coins in massive quantities, which means that finding a rare variation can be like finding a needle in a haystack. Millions of these nickels were released into circulation, but only a small fraction have survived in pristine condition, making high-quality examples incredibly valuable today. One of the biggest factors that determine a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 60 and above considered mint state, meaning they have never been used in circulation. A 1984 P. Jefferson nickel in top condition, graded MS 65 or higher, is far rarer than a worn-down example that has been passed from hand to hand for decades. If you have one that looks almost brand new, with sharp details and a flawless surface, you could be in possession of something truly valuable, but condition alone isn't the only thing that makes this nickel rare. Some 1984 P. Jefferson nickels have unique minting errors that significantly increase their worth. These errors occur during the minting process when something goes wrong, resulting in a coin that looks slightly different from the standard design. Some of the most sought-after errors for this nickel include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die clashes. A doubled die error happens when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, causing the text or image to appear slightly doubled. If you look closely at the lettering or Jefferson's portrait and notice a shadow effect, you might have a valuable doubled die variety. An off-center strike occurs when the coin blank isn't properly aligned in the press, causing the design to be shifted to one side. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin can be. Die clashes happen when the coin dies accidentally strike each other without a coin blank in between, leaving behind ghostly imprints of the design elements on the wrong side of the coin. These errors are rare and highly collectible, making them worth far more than a regular 1984 P. Jefferson nickel. Another key factor that can make this coin valuable is its luster and strike quality. Coins that were struck with fresh dies and have a bright, eye-catching luster tend to be worth more than dull or weakly struck examples. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with strong details, crisp lettering, and a bold strike, as these features make a coin stand out in the market. And now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of 1984 P. Jefferson nickels were minted, only a small number have survived in high grades, and even fewer with rare errors. This scarcity drives up demand among collectors, especially those who specialize in Jefferson nickels or U.S. coinage in general. If you have one of these rare coins in exceptional condition, you could be looking at a serious payday. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for: just how much can a rare 1984 P. Jefferson nickel be worth? If you're lucky enough to have one in the highest grades or with a unique error, this incredible coin could fetch an astonishing $60,000. That's right, $60,000 for a single nickel. So, before you spend that old change, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exciting discovery. Top 3. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable nickels ever minted in the United States, the rare and highly sought-after 1964 Jefferson nickel. You might have a few of these coins lying around in your old change jar, but did you know that some of them could be worth a life-changing amount of money? That's right. Hidden among the millions of these coins are a few rare gems that collectors are willing to pay an incredible price for. Stick around until the end because we're going to reveal just how much one of these rare nickels could be worth. You won't want to miss this. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of American coinage since 1938, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1964, the U.S. Mint was producing more nickels than ever before, but this particular year stands out in numismatic history for several reasons. It was a time of economic change, increased coin production, and some unusual minting circumstances that led to the creation of some of the most valuable Jefferson nickels ever discovered. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the Denver mint coins marked by a small D mint mark on the reverse, just to the right of Monticello. However, the Philadelphia minted coins did not carry a mint mark. This was the last year that Jefferson nickels were produced without mint marks from the Philadelphia Mint until the return of the P mint mark in 1980. What makes the 1964 Jefferson nickel so valuable? There are several key factors that contribute to its rarity and high market value. The first and most important is its condition. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, meaning they picked up scratches, wear, and dings over time. However, a small number of them have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, making them highly desirable among collectors. A 1964 Jefferson nickel in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher, is extremely rare and can fetch a significant price. Another major factor that adds to the value of this coin is the presence of minting errors. During the production of the 1964 Jefferson nickel, the U.S. Mint was under immense pressure to produce a high volume of coins due to a national coin shortage. This rush in production led to multiple striking errors, including double die varieties, off-center strikes, die cracks, and full steps variations. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles, causing a noticeable doubling effect on letters, numbers, or Jefferson's portrait. These errors are highly sought after and can dramatically increase a coin's value. An off-center strike happens when the coin blank isn't properly aligned in the press, causing the design to be shifted or missing part of the details. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. One of the most valuable features a 1964 Jefferson nickel can have is the full steps designation. This term refers to the stairs on Monticello appearing fully detailed and uninterrupted. Because of striking inconsistencies, most 1964 Jefferson nickels show weak or incomplete steps, but those that have clear, full steps are considered rarities and can sell for incredible amounts. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1964 Jefferson nickel? First, take a close look at the condition. If it has sharp details, a smooth surface, and little to no wear, you might be in luck. Next, check for any unusual features like doubling on the text or design, off-center strikes, or clear, full steps on Monticello. If you suspect you have a rare variation, it's always best to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to determine its exact value. If you're wondering just how much one of these rare 1964 Jefferson nickels could be worth, the answer might shock you. In the right condition, with the right rarity factors, this coin has been known to sell for an astonishing $76,000. That's right, $76,000 for a single nickel. It just goes to show that hidden treasures are all around us, sometimes in the most unexpected places. So, before you spend that old change, take a moment to check your nickels. You never know, you might be holding onto a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Top 4. We're diving deep into the world of rare and valuable nickels, and we have an exciting discovery for you, the 1985 D. Jefferson nickel. This seemingly ordinary 5-cent coin might be hiding in your collection or even in your pocket change, but what if I told you that the right one could be worth a life-changing amount of money? That's right. Some rare variations of this nickel have been sold for unbelievable prices, and today, we're going to uncover what makes this coin so special. Stick around until the end, because we'll reveal just how much this rare nickel could be worth. You won't want to miss this. The Jefferson nickel has been a key part of American currency since 1938, featuring the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his Grand Monticello estate on the reverse. By 1985, billions of these nickels had been minted, but not all of them are created equal. Some years and mint marks have special characteristics that make them highly sought after by collectors, and the 1985 D. Jefferson nickel is one of them. Let's start with the mint mark. The D on this coin signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint is known for striking billions of coins, but due to production inconsistencies, certain nickels from this year have become extremely rare. While most of these coins ended up in everyday circulation, a small number were preserved in nearly perfect condition, and even fewer contain minting errors that make them worth a fortune today. So, What exactly makes the 1985D Jefferson Nickel so valuable? The first and most important factor is the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS 60 and above considered mint state. Most nickels from 1985 have been in circulation for decades, picking up scratches, dings, and signs of wear that significantly lower their value. However, those few that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition are extremely rare and can sell for impressive prices. A Jefferson nickel from 1985 graded MS65 or higher is considered a rare find. Beyond condition, minting errors are another huge factor that can skyrocket the value of this coin. The US Mint was striking coins at an incredibly fast pace in 1985, leading to several production mistakes. Some of the most valuable error varieties for this coin include doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing mint marks. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design is struck twice at slightly different angles, creating a doubled effect on letters, numbers, or Jefferson's portrait. This type of error is incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. If you find a 1985D Jefferson nickel with clear doubling, you could be holding on to something extremely valuable. An off-center strike happens when the coin blank isn't properly aligned in the press, causing the design to be shifted to one side. The more dramatic the misalignment, the higher the coin's value, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Another rare error found on some 1985D nickels is a die clash. This happens when the coin dies strike each other without a coin blank in between, leaving behind ghostly imprints of design elements in unintended areas. These coins are considered unique and can command significant prices at auction. Perhaps the most sought-after variety of the 1985D Jefferson nickel is one with full steps on Monticello. This refers to the number of clearly visible steps on the building's entrance. Because of the way these coins were struck, most nickels from this year have weak or blurry steps. However, a small number were struck with perfectly defined full steps, making them extremely rare and valuable. If you have a 1985D nickel with full steps, you could be in possession of a collector's dream. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1985D Jefferson nickel? First, examine its condition. If it looks nearly flawless with sharp details, it might be worth getting professionally graded. Next, check for any unusual features like doubling, an off-center strike, or the highly desirable full steps. If you suspect you have a rare variety, sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can help determine its true value. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, just how much can a rare 1985D Jefferson nickel be worth? If you're lucky enough to have one in top condition or with a unique error, this coin could be worth an astonishing $58,000. That's right, $58,000 for a single nickel. It just goes to show that hidden treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, before you spend that old change, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Top 5. We're diving into an exciting topic that could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. We're talking about the rare and valuable 1974 Jefferson nickel, an unassuming 5-cent coin that, under the right conditions, could be worth an absolute fortune. Could you be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it? Make sure you stick around until the very end, because we'll reveal just how much one of these rare nickels has sold for, and trust me, the number is going to shock you. The Jefferson nickel has been a key part of American currency since 1938, featuring the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front and his iconic Monticello estate on the back. While billions of these coins have been minted over the decades, not all nickels are created equal. Some years, minting errors and special variations result in a handful of nickels being worth significantly more than their face value, and the 1974 Jefferson nickel is one of those rare finds that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's start with the basics. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced Jefferson nickels at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The ones minted in Denver and San Francisco carry a small D or S mint mark on the reverse side, just to the right of Monticello. However, the Philadelphia minted nickels did not carry a mint mark. While millions of these coins were produced, certain rare varieties in pristine condition examples are worth a significant amount of money today. So, what exactly makes a 1974 Jefferson nickel valuable? There are several factors at play, including rarity, condition, and minting errors. First, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS60 and above considered mint state, meaning they have never been used in circulation. Most 1974 nickels have been in circulation for decades, accumulating scratches, dings, and wear that greatly reduce their value. However, a small number of these coins have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. A 1974 Jefferson nickel graded MS65 or higher is incredibly rare and can fetch an impressive price at auction, but condition isn't the only factor that determines this coin's value. Some 1974 Jefferson nickels have rare minting errors that make them even more valuable. During the minting process, mistakes can occur that result in unique variations that collectors go crazy for. Some of the most valuable error types for this coin include double die errors, off-center strikes, die clashes, and full steps varieties. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck twice at slightly different angles, causing the text or image to appear slightly doubled. If you have a 1974 Jefferson nickel with a clear doubling effect on the letters or Jefferson's portrait, you could be holding on to something extremely valuable. An off-center strike occurs when the coin blank isn't properly aligned in the press, causing the design to be shifted. The more off-center the strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes, especially if the date and mint mark are still visible. Die clashes happen when the coin dies strike each other without a coin blank in between, leaving behind ghostly imprints of design elements in the wrong places. These unique errors make a coin stand out and significantly increase its worth. One of the most sought-after features of a 1974 Jefferson nickel is the full steps designation. This term refers to the detail on Monticello's steps. If all 6 steps are clearly visible and uninterrupted, the coin is classified as full steps. Because of striking inconsistencies, most 1974 nickels do not have fully visible steps, making those that do incredibly rare and valuable. If you find a 1974 nickel with full steps in mint condition, it could be worth a significant amount of money. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 1974 Jefferson nickel? First, take a close look at the condition. If your coin has sharp details, a smooth surface, and minimal wear, it might be worth getting professionally graded. Next, examine it for any unusual features like doubling, off-center strikes, or clear full steps on Monticello. If you suspect you have a rare variety, sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can help determine its true value. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, just how much can a rare 1974 Jefferson nickel be worth? If you're lucky enough to have one in top condition or with a unique error, this incredible coin could fetch an astonishing $64,000. That's right, $64,000 for a single nickel. So before you spend that old change, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!